Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another Pokemon Champions video, bringing you a Mega Dragonite today. Today, we're going to be using Mega Dragonite, one of the first new Megas introduced this generation, has one of the highest base stat totals of any of the new Mega Pokemon as well. And you know what? We're going to use it on a rain team. We got Mega Dragonite with the Flying Stab, still retains its multi-scale, which honestly, I don't care. That's pretty darn good. And it's going to have Hurricanes. Flying Stab Hurricanes in the rain sounds pretty darn fine to me. We have Pelipper here as well as our secondary flying type, rocking a Mamoswine just so we can have a little bit of earthquakes going around. Also, as a little bit of a Disquake combination, we have the Rotom Wash as well. I had fun in the last episode with Meganium and, Garchomp and Rotom. So this time I want to do Mamoswine and Rotom. Why? Because I can. Anyway, because of priority moves, still existing, we haven't seen too many yet, but you know what? We are slowly climbing the ladder, so, we might be seeing a little bit more. We have Serena here, just in case. We have Queenly Majesty. We'll see if we go up against any. And speaking of priority moves, we're going to be using our own. We have Technician Scizor, who just loves being in the rain in general. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see your boy Dragonite in action, go ahead, hit the like button down below, subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. Also, super big shout out to Nintendo of America and Pokemon International for going ahead and giving us the starter pack for this, because it's been helping me so darn much getting all of these Pokemon set up. Like, you guys have no idea. I'm able to get so many teams set up. Speaking of teams, why did I think Charizard and Dragonite were the same Pokemon? I was like, how do they have the same Pokemon on the team? When you put them side by side, they really do look similar. All right, my opponent's rocking the triple flying types here with Lucario, Sylveon, and Gengar. Great Ball tier just hits different. All right, let's go Dragonite. Listen, they got no Tailwind. I got a Tailwind. I'm ready to just go right in the rain right away. Scizor kind of goes nutty here too. What if we go Rotom? I don't really need Serena. Serena's not the greatest mon here. Mamoswine is okay. It kind of helps deal with their Lucario a little bit, but at the same time, Lucario can punch it in the face and knock it out. It also helps deal with their Gengar a little bit, but granted, you could sneeze on the Gengar and it'll drop. So let's just sneeze on the Gengar with the Scizor instead and drop it that way. Sounds good? Sounds good. Ooh, OG music. Oh, this music is so OG. Sylveon Gyarados is going to be my opponent's lead here. Okay. My Dragonite doesn't love that, not gonna lie. But you know what? We outspeed it, We could just literally throw every hurricane in the state of Florida at Sylveon. Every single one. There's a lot of hurricanes in the state of Florida. Dragonite, gonna Mega Evolve right away. Look at this lovely thing. Hurricane number 1. See how much it does. Not that much. Oh no. I thought that would have done a little bit more. It's okay. Multi-skill will save us. But still, I thought that would do a little bit more. Dang, Sylveon is so thick. That Citrus Berry is just going to help it out even further. There's the first Hyper Voice. Ouch! Okay, and they Dragon Dance, so I do have to be a little bit cautious now. Times like these, I wish I had Wide Guard. I guess I could just go for the E-Speed. Let's attempt a Tailwind to see if I can get it off here. That Sylveon is so thick, man. They go for the Ice Fang on the Dragonite. Okay. That means I will be able to get the Tailwind off, but I'm going to be down to my final 2 Pokemon, which is already terrifying. The good news here is the final 2 Pokemon I have can clear out their side of the field without taking any damage. But you know what? Dragonite completely underwhelmed me already. Granted, I'm trying to hit a Sylveon with special attack, so what did I really expect? What I probably should have done was just ignore the Sylveon and just saved it. Save the Scizor for the Sylveon. Alright, let's turn off our brains. Just go for the Thunderbolt and the Gyarados. And we Bullet Punch. No thoughts in my head. There's no need for there to be thoughts in my head right now. If they want to swap, let them swap. I mean, I feel like there's really no need for them to swap. They're probably just going to let these 2 drop and just move on with their lives. Kind of what I did last turn with my Mons. Maybe they'll save the Gyarados, actually. Because the Gyarados is still a lot of Intimidate pressure for them. Especially on my Scizor. No, they don't, actually. Wow. Okay. Honestly, I thought they would at least save the Gyarados. After I thought about it a little bit more, I thought maybe the Gyarados was going to stick around. All right, cool. Just like that, we're even. Granted, they got a Mega left. I do not have any Megas left. Lucario, okay. And their own Dragonite. I think I Hydro Pump Lucario in the rain. I'm just gonna dual Wing Beat to break multi-scale for now. I think that's fine. Hopefully. Yep, there's the Mega. Okay. I don't have any ice moves to save me, but thankfully I don't think that D-Knight has too many moves that can hurt my side of the field. They go for the E-Speed on my Rotom. Okay. There's my Bullet Punch. Gonna break through their multi-scale. Hydro Pump does connect in the rain. Okay. Big damage knocking out Lucario. We like to see it. And we learned that we outspeed still, thanks to the Tailwind. There's a Draco. They're at -2 now. I was hoping we would live that just so that we can get the Citrus off. But they focused full force on my Rotom. Okay. My highest damage output... I think it's still just Bullet Punches because I have Metal Coat on. Man, wish me luck. Hopefully they don't have Fire Blasts after this rain goes away. Oh, okay. Good damage, good damage. They do have Fire Blast. Good lord, no. I should eat it in the rain. No, no burn, no burn, no burn. Nice. This is the next problem. The rain is now gone. The Bullet Punch isn't enough. But it's my only option, right? It's my only option. Dang it, we live at 5. They missed the Fire Blast, no! Too bad that move sucks. GG's. Must be nice. Oh, too bad. Too bad I wasn't 5 HP. Bullet Punch. Kudos to my opponent for not forfeiting there. They still went for the E-Speed just for fun, I guess. But yikes. Whew. still undefeated, I guess. 8-win streak. I'm sorry, Eve. It be like that sometimes. All right, on to the next. David Bowie going against the living legend over here. Rocking the sand. Straight sand with Dragapult, Gyarados. Ooh, is this going to be like a Mega Excadrill? Dragapult, Gyarados, Rotom-Mow, and Gardevoir. Gardevoir has telepathy. This is definitely like spam Earthquake and move on with your life. .jpg. I got 3 things that float. I couldn't care less. The problem is I just don't think Dragonite's that great here. Granted, I do have Ice Beam. Okay, what if I don't lead with it? What if instead I lead... Ooh, I like Serena here. I'm gonna lead Serena. Serena, Rotom, Pelipper, Dragonite, Lock. Scizor wouldn't have been horrible. In fact, I kind of wanted to bring Scizor. If I wasn't making this a Mega Dragonite video, I probably would have brought Scizor, but it is what it is. They got the call sign Tyranitar Admirer. That's kind of cool, and it probably means they played a lot of Tyranitar. All right, do they expect me to just go for the HJK here? I'm gonna go for it on the Excadrill though, and swap in the Pelipper. Yeah. Keep it simple. Get rid of their sand. Oh, they're just gonna Mega T-Tar, right? Do they have double megas? They have double megas. Ooh, I thought they were really going to be Mega Excadrill though. Not going to lie. Sucks for me. Well, that's my bad. High horsepower. Psych. Still a nice switch for me. Nice HJK. Going to be on Sash. All right. I'll take it. They see the high jump kick now. They're going to be a little afraid. My Pelipper's going to drop here now, though. Well, I lost the Weather War. That was fast. Now that they see the high jump kick, I have to go into Dragonite because I have to go for the E-Speed. I'm gonna go for the high jump kick again. I mean, there's no point in me holding the Mega. I just might as well, right? I lose nothing by going for it or not going for it. I don't have another Mega on my team. It's not like holding the Mega does anything for me. Alright, let's just get rid of this Excadrill. They actually don't protect T-Tar? Okay, they don't swap it either. Do they just expect me not to go for the HJK again? I'm crazy. Yeah, I'll do it again. I'm so crazy. I don't mind doing things twice. If it means results are gonna happen. Great turn for me there. Awesome turn for me there, actually. Not a great Pokemon for me right there, though. And then Gyarados, oh god. Yeah, this is not ideal. Ooh, this is not ideal whatsoever. I wish I could switch moves, but I am choice locked. Let me hard swap Rotom here. Actually, no. I think I'm gonna let Serena just... you know, do absolutely nothing for now. And then just pray I can land this Draco and live Dragon Darts. No, they have their own Draco. Okay. And they outspeed me. And we don't eat that at all. But at least they're -1 now. Or -2 now. At the very least, they're -2 now. Never mind. Wider. Okay. Listen, I ain't even mad at that. I ain't even mad at that. That's pretty smart. My Rotom now has to live another Draco. White Herb Draco Meteor. That's fun. That's real fun. Hey, listen, my opponent's finding good use for like the very like loose amount of items we have left. All right, let's just go for the discharge. See if I can get any cheap paras here. That's really my only win con. That and like some Draco misses, but that's not happening. All right, thankfully we eat. They're at -2 now. My Citrus Berry is gonna proc. There's not much a Gyarados can do to Rotom, so that's good news as well. I lied. There's apparently a lot that a Gyarados can do to a Rotom. Did you guys know? There's plenty that a Gyarados can do to the Rotom. Gonna take our first loss home today, folks. We're not better than David Bowie. We found someone better than us, and it's David Bowie. GG's. It was bound to happen eventually. Gonna take home our first loss. But you know what? A lot of fun things in that battle. A lot of fun things. Anyway, on to the next. Another T-Tar. Colby with the Glamora. Double rocks. Double rocks on their side of the field. Roserade also making a stop here with the Hoodra, Palafin, and Incini. Incini the Roar. Give me one reason I shouldn't just Disquake them right away. Right? I'm just gonna Disquake them right away. Then I love me some rain in the back. Actually, I don't like Dragonite too much here. It doesn't do that much for me. Their Mega is definitely the T-Tar. So I gotta not make the same mistake I did last time. And then just completely disrespect the T-Tar. Oh, this is like the world's greatest thing for me ever. Thanks for leading this, friend. They do not do anything to me here. Yeah, we discharge. Just in case they have sashes anywhere, and we EQ. We don't think. This is not a thinking turn. We Disquake. EQ? Let's make them hurt. Oh, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a real good game. Glamora's gone already. See you later, Glamora. Toxic spikes were scattered, but you know what? They have to be. It's Glamora. Discharge, not gonna be a single targeted discharge. T-Tar is gonna not take that too horribly. Knock off on my Mamoswine. Don't love that. Losing my lefties. But you know what? Not the biggest deal. I just had lefties because I didn't really have a better item choice. Incineroar's coming out. Doesn't really matter. Because I'm oblivious. Kind of like real life. Alright, let's Hydro Pump this Incin. And we just protect here. Because we know the fake out's happening on the Mamoswine slot. That's a given. And if it's not, I'm confused. It's not. I'm confused. I could have EQ'd. Oh well, that's great damage with the Hydro Pump. I'll take that. My Rotom's working hard in this battle, that's for sure. Rock Slide, okay. Fascinating. What are they doing? Were they gonna parting shot me? Lariat my Rotom. Rotom lives. We eat the citrus berry. Listen, my opponent's just leaving all their ground weaknesses on the field. I'm gonna nasty plot now. And I am gonna EQ. This is the easiest turn of my existence. I don't have another thought in my brain right now. No matter what happens here, my opponent has to give me one, if not both of their mons, and I think they're giving me both. Yikes. And I'm just getting a free +2 on a Rotom. This is Discquake. This is Discquake at its finest. I saw a severe weakness on my opponent's team and I exploited it. I was like, oh, ground. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Mamoswine, Mamoswine, Mamoswine. Battle ended due to forfeit. GG's, Colby. Okay. Honestly, that was a little bit of a quick one there. Are we going for the extra battle? Fine. We'll go for the extra battle. We might actually get to Great Ball rank 2. So, let's go for it. On to the next. Whoa. Listen, Zachary's got a team and a half. And they really like grass types and fairy types. That's a Floette. An Eternal Floette. So I'm assuming that's the Mega. I'm gonna deny Pelipper because everything there wants to be hurricaned. Granted, they have a lot of fairy types. I should be a little bit more concerned about this, but that's what Scizor's here for. You know, that's exactly what Scizor's here for. And I can't bring Rotom because of that lightning rod. And I can't bring Mamoswine because of all of those grass types. So I guess I'm kind of locked onto the Serena here. But you know what? Serena has triple axle, so like, whatever. I'll lock myself onto triple axle. Not the end of the world. Ooh, okay. It looks like they're gonna try to set up some Tailwind stuff real early on. Okay, I gotta be a little cautious here, obviously. Let me swap in Scizor right away. And let me try to match this Tailwind also right away. They're going double fairy leads. I can't have a Dragonite in here. That's just silly. Because even with multi-scale, I don't know if I survive an Eternal Beam or whatever it's called. Yeah, I could have guessed that this was going to be their Mega. But I know that, you know, Scizor can take this. Oh, they are throwing. Oh, they knew about multi-scale. They were gonna try to break multi-scale. Whoa, why did that do so much to Scizor? That's why it crit me. I might not be able to take the Eternal Beam. Then they went for Draining Kiss. Is it not allowed to use that big move that it is exclusive to? Doesn't it get a move that is exclusive to it? That one-shots nearly everything? Or am I crazy? Whatever. Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch. Hurricane. Let's get rid of the Mega. I don't want to find out if it gets it. I would rather die oblivious. And find out later. Find out some other time. And Bullet Punch. See you later. Bye. See you later, Floette. Thanks for stopping by. Hurricane the Wimmy. Do we find a Sash? There it is. Okay. You got me. You got me. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Did not think that was gonna happen at all. And you know what? They're gonna Rage Powder me now. So I'm gonna dual Wing Beat expecting the Rage Powder. And I'm gonna Hurricane expecting the Rage Powder. No, they just Matcha Gotcha. Why am I expecting anything? They're just fishing for burns. Oh, LOL. I still outspeed the Whim. I'm under Tailwind and I still outspeed the Whim in Trick Room. That's funny. Alright. Big Hurricane onto the Sinistcha now. Still great damage. I think that's way more than enough for a Bullet Punch to knock it out. Even after this Lefty's recovery. Meganium's out now. Okay. Let's Bullet Punch remove it. I guess I have no reason not to just keep Hurricaning it, right? If it knocks me out, it knocks me out. Fine. It's not a Fairy type. I guess I probably should have gone for a Bug Bite. No, I think I'd rather get rid of the Sinistcha here with the Bullet Punch first. Yeah, I think I need to get rid of the Sinistcha. Never mind. Alright. Game's not over yet. Game is not over yet. Ingrain. Oh, is this going to be a long game? It might be. Because they're definitely probably also Life Dew. Ingrain plus Life Dew. They're trying to go for the never dying Meganium build. Alright. Well, Tailwind Peter, so that's nice. I don't think I knock out with Bullet Punch anymore. I'm gonna Bug Bite now. And I'm gonna... They might Protect here. Now that I thought about it a little bit more, if they... No, they don't. Okay, cool. Yeah, Bug Bite. Knock it out. Bye, Meganium. All they got left is a Sinistcha, and Sinistcha cannot win a game on its own. Whew. Taking home another win. We take that. Had an Oka Berry, by the way. Very, very tasty. Matcha Gotcha. I'm burnt, but it's a little too late. Another game where Dragonite didn't do much. I don't know, man. A little underwhelmed by Mega Dragonite. The one time that it kind of did something, it didn't do enough of that something. I brought it to every battle. It just didn't do enough every battle. That's the only concern I had. It just did not do enough to every battle. And with how many other dragons that exist, I just have had trouble bringing it to any other battle. I don't know. Well, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like on your way out. I'm Kevin, Pokésports. Have yourselves a great rest of your day. Peace out. Bye-bye.